Hi there, it's Sarah. So this video is actually a collab I did with my boyfriend.
Pinkie Pie.
It's a build one, but he built the house and then I furnished it. And we sped it up and we're gonna do a little talking while we play it for you guys. Right now we're just going into it and he starts building.
Probably the first actual full build that I ever did in Sims 4. I tried once and got really super frustrated and was just done with it. And this build, I took some references from modern houses and I did my best. And I think it turned out pretty well. It was really hard to mess with the roof. I kept forgetting that the little bar out there changes the what would you call it?
When he finished the house, he was like, "Did you know that you can do this wavy thing with the roof?" And then when I was watching his footage, I was like, "Oh, that's how he knows that."
It was very awkward at first to mess with the roofs and whatnot, and I didn't want I just wanted it to work well. And later in the video, you can tell how the slanted roofs kind of hinder your ability to walk through the house, right?
Yeah, roofs are definitely my least favorite thing to do.
I'm just awestruck at it. It just looks so good. And you had asked for a sunroof. You had said, I want
skylight.
There you go. I want you to try and put a skylight in the living room. And since it's a multi-layer house and the skylight was the living room is just kind of tucked away and whatnot. I actually liked that. I liked how that was kind of had that little lip there for a second. I probably should have kept it that way, but it still turned out well. But so I ended up putting a skylight in, and I remember when you did your loft, I remembered how to do it. Yeah, you kind of build walls and then delete the floor. Just trying to find the right wood, and I still wasn't satisfied with the color, and I wanted just something a little bit different, and the cobblestone too. But I feel like it really worked for what I was going for.
Alright.
I need to learn all the quick stuff too, cause
shift click.
Shift click.
Yeah. Or you can just like put one and drag it. I mean, you might have done that. Putting on your doors.
I'm not aesthetically pleasing as some. I kind of picked a style that I liked, and whether it matched or not, that's just what I went with.
And then you will see later when I get a hold of it that I changed some of these windows and try to make them the same color.
And I was trying to not leave the screen as stale as possible, and so like I could have looked for the cheats. Was I don't know, what is it, BB move objects on or whatever.
On, yeah. I think I turned it on at some point.
And trying to figure out the stairs was a problem. I wanted the stairs to go into that room specifically.
Yeah.
And I think the one that I actually went with was a really good placement, and I'm really pleased with how it actually worked. And this is just winging it, I've never. I used to play, what was the first, not SimCity, but the first actual like Sims 1 or whatever.
Like Sims 1.
Yeah, Sims 1.
Sims.
I played Sims 1 back in the day, and I'm not gonna claim to be some master builder or anything, but it was a really odd thing to get back into.
I didn't notice that when I watched it the first time.
What the
where you that's yeah. I like where you put the stairs.
I was really trying to tuck it away and make it look nice, and it probably took longer for me to build than it should have.
I don't know. Every time I go and do a build from start to final product, it's like 3 hours.
And later you'll notice that we tweaked the roof, and if you see right here, it's tucked away. It's nice and you know, it's good. But oh, there it is. Because I added that extra room, but I go and fix it right there. Just never gonna get
have a drinking game for the amount of times you do that to the roof.
You'd be drunk.
I like this little part that's overhanging there.
I was thinking about adding more, and it seemed better with 3.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge fan of the bay windows. Always bay windows.
Just not that one.
The dark one?
Yeah. For that house. It's just way out of... Oh, you did get some of that covered.
Yeah, and you'll see me just not do anything for seconds at a time, because I'm either looking down at my phone or talking with you on the phone or trying to look at my reference.
At one point you'll see that maybe you don't see it, but I completely stopped the video because I was getting so frustrated with the layout for the living room part.
I think it turned out so good. And I see now, like, there are certain times when having move objects on would have been a whole lot better. And it would have probably been a little bit easier to finagle.
Yeah, because you can move the windows and
that right there.
The door you can't.
No.
I had to move the actual walls to get the door to fit in how I wanted, but is this where you ended it?
I think so. Or it's either I was answering the phone.
We're getting close to the end of yours, I think.
Yeah, nice. This is me just adding a couple little things, and that's where I put the island. That's where it was like a placeholder.
Yeah.
Kind of where I want my islands. Kind of where I want. And this is actually where I stopped. I was like, I can't think of in the space of rooms. I can't think of
I'm glad you didn't section rooms off as much, because it gave me room to do it. I realized very late into my part of the video that I didn't have a place for the bedroom yet. I was like, oh wait, I forgot to put a bedroom. Oh, there's a note. That's where your part ends.
Shameless plug.
Alright, so basically I'm just changing colors of things right now. I used the same door and just changed it to a darker one. Tried move objects on for the door, didn't work, so I just moved everything over a little bit.
You made that bigger. I like that.
Yeah, because that puts the door in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And then I filled in wallpaper on the outside, changed your windows. I like those windows.
It's not a bad change.
Was gonna change the lights, but I didn't like anything else.
That was a good choice.
So I kept your lights. Made that a little bit bigger. Changed that to the white one.
Is it just because
it just didn't,
the way it looks right now? It doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, never mind. I can see the door down there. Yeah. It's still a skylight.
Then I took forever finding windows that I wanted for here.
I really like it. You scaled those windows up, didn't you?
I tried.
Yeah, I like the small ones.
Yeah, it just seemed too small for the space. And I wanted to find something else I could put there. I do find it eventually, but I think I gave up for a minute. Oh, did I change everything to white? Yeah, I did. To match the bay windows. I was gonna do that there, and I didn't like it.
I like those windows. Those are the windows you end up using in the
yeah, I used these on the outside though, and that I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. I figured it out later. So the windows do look the same at the end.
You put it back and forth.
Figure it out eventually.
I like that little window, that little random window you put in there.
Yeah, it was the bathroom window. I wanted a little window in the bathroom. This is a lot of me trying to do things to this that I don't end up doing most of it. I think I put a fence there at the end. I was trying to get a tree through it, and it would have worked if I had remembered I could scale them down. I didn't do it.
It's like, what? Oh, I see what you're doing. I do. It is pretty clever.
It would have looked, and I do end up kind of doing it somewhere else, but with the roof, I just couldn't. It wasn't cooperating.
Oh, I see what you're doing there.
Yeah, I was trying. I do think I leave the railing. I just take the tree out and the stuff on the bottom. Maybe I screwed up the roof.
I see that. I was just about to say that. I think you did it.
Yeah.
But you do end up eventually putting a tree inside.
Yeah, and I really like what I do with the tree inside. Oops. But I just leave the railing like that with the skylight. Change those to walkways instead of actual doors.
Very nice.
Yep, and I changed these to white too.
I would have probably, see, with that much room, I might have put in another one right in the middle of those two.
This is where I get super frustrated, because I wanted that to be a study, but then I didn't like all the windows in it. So I tried to put the bathroom there, and I didn't like the study there.
Just that point, you just gotta walk away.
I just got frustrated.
Those windows are not correct.
I think I get rid of them.
Okay,
I don't know what
they're
I did.
uneven. Oh, there it is. That's how.
Yep. Okay, so that I stopped it and I figured out the layout and then I turned it back on. So the big windows are over there and then the study and the bathroom.
I feel like you've got like such an eye for detail that usually you catch everything, and like with as much like it gets so cluttered or it gets so detailed that you could just miss stuff, but I'm like mentally making a note of, oh, those windows are off even and whatnot, and then boom, it's fixed.
Yeah. I will say I did a different build yesterday and I forgot to put wallpaper in the whole thing.
The reverse build?
Yeah. I went to do screenshots and I tabbed into the house and it was just no wallpaper anywhere. I like to use wood a lot, especially in the more modern builds. I was putting that wood up there because that's where we were going to do the basketball court.
Yeah, rest in peace to the basketball court. She put all this effort into it and whatnot, and she goes to show me, and you'll see later on, we spend a good chunk of time trying to figure it out, and then we're like, always thought about getting the movie stuff back, so let's do that and run with an idea.
I'm not sure if we did film the part where we tried to fix it. This is the main bathroom downstairs. I started with the double vanity counters and I'm just placing little miscellaneous objects in the big mirrors. Put a nice big tub in.
It's just kind of where it all comes together.
So I was going through the paintings and I kept finding ones I wanted for other parts of the house, so I was just putting them there as like placeholders.
Now, what was the first thing you said about the house itself when I asked for feedback? Do you remember?
No.
Oh, it's so big.
Yeah.
It's just huge. And you know what? Looking at the final product, you used the space very well.
I used all of it. I don't think there's a single spot I didn't cover with stuff.
I believe you'll see that too. When you're trying to move around the paintings in the dining room, you're trying to find a place to put the painting, but there's absolutely nowhere.
I did most of the rooms in just this very bright white, and then I did like accent walls. This is where I start on the living room. I may have stopped the video for a minute. Maybe not yet. I don't know what I'm doing here. But you'll see me pull out different furniture and place it all together to find one I like.
Now, you were talking about this the other day, that you've been playing Sims for ever, right?
What am I doing? Oh, okay. I had to figure out the money thing because I don't know if you went to build right away or if you... I don't know what happened, but I couldn't cheat money in. Sorry, what?
You've been playing Sims for ages.
Yeah.
And even though you've been playing for however long, you still run into things that you've just never used.
Well, I've also, oh, you mean like with Sims 4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I find objects and outfits and create a sim all the time that I've never used. And
I like those black lights.
me too. Also, any of the Sims I've played before Sims 4, I've never really been into building. So this is all new to me.
You're gonna have to excuse the dragon if you can hear him. They're both peeling and they're kind of going berserk.
I think I'm just placing paintings now. I set up the living room and little fireplace area and then putting decorations and paintings.
Poor little guy.
Finding stuff for other rooms.
That curved TV though.
I love that TV. Anytime I can use it, I do.
I don't.
I do. This I couldn't figure out what it was, but it said towels, so I thought maybe put it in the bathroom.
I like a lot of the modern stuff that you got going in there. Keeping with the theme.
Yeah. I tried to do a lot of black and white with pops of color. Random bust just sitting in there. There we go. Placing a table upstairs I wanted to use.
I feel like
those
Sims
lights,
4
too.
really catered to
Turning it on night to make sure the lights look good inside.
really catered to like just different styles of architecture.
And now for the study. Trying to figure out which table I like better. This is where I put the tree.
Yes,
The trees. Tree. Oh, I skipped, really. I didn't even show me doing the trees. So you just scale them down. With move objects on, you can use the brackets to scale up and down. And I just placed a fence around and put the trees in there.
Ooh, I like that.
I didn't like it.
You could own the same white and swap it around.
Yeah.
So you're going to put this one on the gallery, right? Or...
Yes, I will put it up there.
Alright.
What else do I put in here? Oh, look, a piano. That doesn't say upstairs.
You cheating something?
Yeah, the trees were clipping, so I just hit them with a wall.
Like, I wanna see the end product of this part, just so we can get to like my favorite part with the llamas.
Yeah. That area upstairs is like just a fun room, a game room. Because this is more of a formal living room downstairs. Put the piano in the corner.
Now I always wanted a foyer. So when I made the house, I put those two little walls in there, just kind of separate like the entranceway from the main hall.
And I put a lot of stuff in there.
Boy, howdy. Indeed. I'm a little disappointed. You and I were talking about this not too long ago, that the stairs in this game are kind of disappointing. Like when I think of a grand entrance hall or a grand foyer, like you have those kind of like the big staircase in the middle that kind of wraps around the room, you know. It starts in the middle and kind of goes to like a big window and splits off and then goes up to like the second floor, and you just don't have that.
It's kind of like how you can't do like rounded walls too. I don't know if those pictures really fit there, but I like them.
Those mirrors are kind of tripped me out though. Kind of like the mirrors in our apartment. Like if you stand in the right spot in our bathroom, and you can see yourself several different times.
Yeah.
Which our apartment is also up in the gallery.
Yeah, we made our apartment, like our real life apartment.
And it looks pretty snazzy. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll put my EA account in the description if you guys want to check out other builds and Sims. Yeah, that part's mostly me looking for decorations for everywhere. I use Move Objects to get that up there.
And that ends up going on the other side of the room, doesn't it?
The bar thing?
The bottles, yeah.
Yeah, it's on the wall closer to the hallway. And I'm just finding everything I want for the kitchen. Putting some lights so I can see. I don't know why I didn't just take nighttime off, but doesn't stay there either. And this is putting the counters in. Stayed with the black and white in the kitchen.
Very nice.
Place all my counters first, and then so I can put my appliances in. Couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. It's because I had the wrong one.
The one that doesn't have the back or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. That's still the wrong one. Place in the fridge.
I think the next kitchen I want to do pretty similar to that, but I want to have the island go long ways, and the counters kind of wrap further around the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. I was worried about those windows right there, but I don't think they look bad.
You think of you've been building for so long, you think of things that I don't necessarily think of. I could build a house and put stuff in there, but the eye for detail that you have just surpasses anything that I could come up with.
A lot of that comes from watching Sim YouTubers like Deligracy and Sim Supply.
Smash.
They do a lot of detail in theirs.
Turner, right?
Mm-hmm. Putting the coffee stuff by the coffee maker, kind of trying.
It's all starting to come together.
Little fire alarm. You gotta be safe.
Especially with you cooking. You never know.
Whatever.
Like the menu board. What's up with that? You just get a shout out for that cool little painting thing.
Yeah. I think it look good in this house.
Like the Bob's Burgers burger of the day.
Trying to make sure I didn't forget to put wallpaper everywhere, because I tend to do that.
Do you remember bins?
I don't know. Let's see. I don't think I did. I really don't think I did.
You're definitely going to join your favorite YouTubers in forgetting things.
Yeah. The simple things like trash cans. This is where I'm trying to make that little breakfast nook.
I like it.
Yeah, just this little thing.
Now, you did add the movie theater part in there too, right? Because we're coming up on 23 minutes right now.
Yeah. It was the last clip I put in. It should be in there.
Like, out of everything in the entire house, what we did with the movie theater is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
Like, the whole house, I give mad credit for. We did a really good job, but that part and the llamas just can't stop, guys.
Trying to remember if I did the 3 paintings in this one, did I? With the 3 wine glasses?
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm doing now. Just change the color.
And I believe you swapped them out.
Yeah.
You changed it to
2 reds and the white in the middle. I didn't do much out here, but I just wanted to put a little something in.
I feel like before we put it up on the gallery, we're going to go in and add some more stuff. Like
Trash
landscaping stuff. Bins, for sure.
Oh man, no, there's still a lot. I hope I added it in, because there's still a lot to do. This is where I'm figuring out the bedroom and stuff. Bedroom and bathroom is right there. Then the fun room. Some windows. Did I not put a door there? Did I just do windows? I hope I fixed that.
There's a... Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Did you actually move Trace around the environment at any point?
She did. I'm pretty sure she got into bed, so I think I do fix it. I know I don't keep that there. Yeah, that didn't work. It needs to be the same color.
I like that. That's clever.
Yeah. Just a little table and some chairs to hang out at. Another big TV. Couple more chairs. We have a black, white, and purple theme going on right here.
You can definitely tell when it's you building versus me building, or at least I can. Like, you seem a lot more comfortable with the controls, and I'm just like, wait, hold on, back, no, camera, cooperate, we got this.
It's rough, though, because since you got this... Oh, no, this is the theater. Oh, no, it's not. Is it?
Yes.
Did I not record finishing the bedroom and bathroom?
No.
Wow. I don't know what happened there.
Like this right here, this was clever.
We wanted to keep the windows, but we covered them with... I'm really sad that I didn't finish filming the bedroom and bathroom. I do put a bathroom up there, guys.
The best part. I couldn't figure out how to make it look good and still be practical. Because that's kind of a fake space. Because that's where I had to use the different piece. Yeah. No.
Nope, it's not done yet. We argued about it for a minute. There we go. You can see the finished bathroom. I'll try to add screenshots in so you can see every room.
The movie posters. There was one last thing that just needed to be done with that spot.
We don't get there yet. Now we're doing the actual theater. So that is actually the indoor one. I don't know why I don't like it, but I don't.
It just it didn't hang right. It wasn't what we wanted.
In my actual movie theater I made, I used the indoor ones. And I didn't film it at all.
Also, shout out to the movie back peeps for making that popcorn popper not able to fit on anything. Except the one thing it does. Just that like the counter, right?
Yeah.
Unless you didn't have space.
I don't know what was going on, but...
Oh yeah, I'm trying to place these on windows or whatever. Wasn't that what it was?
I don't know. I was having a rough time with this. I wish I had done different colors in the popcorn. I didn't realize they came in different colors at first.
I remember you asking about covering that doorway, and I said, no, I got an idea for you. This'll fix it right about, You can see me not know how to into camera.
That was frustrating because for some reason that wall can either be white or cobblestone. And if it's one or the other, it's also that on the outside. So we could not have white walls in there. At least that wall.
And we are...
Also, there's like 13 movie posters, but when you search movie posters, only 4 of them pop up.
That's
I found a lot more.
And the tree that comes with the movie pack is pretty cool. We were trying to figure out which fits where and how we liked it And I really liked the red and the white and the modern kind of look of it all.
We don't keep the chairs in the end, or the tables.
No, but what we did do was actually pretty clever. I saw you messing with it, and then you're like, no, I don't like it. I said, no, keep it. That looks really good. And unfortunately, it's a little skewed, but it's just an eye for perfection kind of thing.
Now we put the basketball court in. It was supposed to be upstairs. That's probably why I wasn't recording.
That tree.
Yeah. The wall outside. That's what I meant. Because that wall, now it makes it cobblestone inside.
So we're in the last couple minutes of the recording, so if you guys enjoyed the collab build, let us know, and maybe we'll do something in the future, work on things together.
You can keep talking. Alright, I'll put this up on the gallery shortly. It should be up by the time this is uploaded. I'm just gonna fix a couple things real quick and add some screenshots. Have a good day, guys.
Thanks!